Withdraw charges against Senator Natasha by Falana. It was widely reported in the media last week that Senator Natasha had been charged with criminal libel by the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation for allegedly defaming the Senate President, Senator Akpabio, in a recent television program. We call on the federal government to withdraw the charge of criminal libel filed against the embattled senator, as it constitutes a contravention of her fundamental rights to freedom of expression, guaranteed by Section 39 of the Constitution and Article 9 of the African Charter of Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement Act Cap A9 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. Once again, we are compelled to draw the attention of the federal government to the case of Otto Nwako v. the State 1985-6 NCLR 228, where the Anambra State High Court convicted and sentenced the appellant to 1 year imprisonment for publishing a book which had exposed corrupt practices under Governor Jim Nwombodo of Anambra State. The Court of Appeal set aside the conviction and sentence on the grounds that Section 51 of the Criminal Code, which provided for sedition, was illegal and unconstitutional. Speaking for the court, Olajide Olatawura JC, as he then was held, he said, "We are no longer the illiterate or the mob society our colonial master had in mind when the law was promulgated. To retain Section 51 of the Criminal Code in its present form, that is, even if it is not consistent with the freedom of expression guaranteed by our Constitution, will be a deadly weapon to be used at will, by a corrupt government or a tyrant. Let us not diminish from the freedom gained from our colonial masters by resorting to laws enacted by them to suit their purpose." That is why I said, you see this our Constitution, that book, the original one, they need to tear it. They need to rewrite another Constitution, because that Constitution is mostly favors these leaders and is attacking us, as in it no favor Nigerians at all. It favors them more. Before you know it, they start quoting the Constitution for you people. Section kinikan, whatever. They need to tear that Constitution. All of us need to come together and rewrite another Constitution. It is very important. While asking the Nigerian people to defend their fundamental rights to freedom of expression, which was fought for and won from the British colonial regime, Justice Olatawura stated thus: "The decision of the founding fathers of this present Constitution, which guarantees freedom of speech, which must include freedom to criticize, should be praised, and any attempt to derogate from it, except as provided in the Constitution, must be resisted. Those in public office should not be intolerant of criticism. Where a writer exceeds the bounds, there should be a resort to the law of libel, where the plaintiff must of necessity put his character and reputation in issue." In view of the cautionary word of the Court of Appeal in Nwako v. the State Supra, it is submitted that the resort to criminal libel and sedition by public officers to settle scores with critics and political opponents is illegal in every material particular. Therefore, the Attorney General of the Federation should discontinue the charge of criminal defamation and advise the Senate President, Senator Akpabio, to sue for libel in civil court. Yes, because she has not committed any criminal whatever. What has she done? If she accused you of raping, of killing somebody or something, I don't know, come and defend yourself now. She says she has evidence. One was in Mbeke. It was in Mbeke lawyer, being a doctor, that said that she said you were the one that killed somebody. Okay, she said also that you sent what's it called? You had a meeting with Yaya Bello, that you people were going to buy her in Kogi State during the rally. That she also accused you of that. Come and defend yourself. And then you made a call that they should remove her from the Senate. All of those things. She talks now. You come and defend yourself. What is now criminal defamation inside all of this? Sue for libel in civil court. Sue for defamation of character. Everything that Natasha has been talking about, people have not done anything about it. You now want to turn around. And then the federal government is now putting their mouth. They claim that they are fighting for their senator. If your senator fights for himself, can't he fight for himself? Can't he defend himself? Let him defend himself. All the cases, everything that this woman has accused you of, you did not say anything. You can't defend yourself. Now, because she said you sent some people after her, you said you did a meeting, she said she has evidence. So let's go to court. Why are you not turning around and filing a suit and say she has committed a criminal whatever towards you, and then the federal government is also involved? Why? People are trying to show power. That's what people are trying to do. Why? Julius Eke says, if you have been following the media, you'll find out that within time that she was suspended. Yes, she was suspended. They withdrew her security details. What does that tell you? Yes, they really wanted to do something to her. Imagine they met her at home that day that talks came to meet her in the house. If she had not learnt about that information, who knows what would have happened? She was suspended on known gunmen invaded her house in the village, but luckily for her, she was not in. When Oluremi Tinubu was a senator, she fought in the Senate when Senate was in session. SP did not suspend her, yes. Talk less of stripping her of her securities. All this vendetta came up when Natasha accused Akpabio of sexual harassment. Yes. It is because she accused you of sexually harassing her, and she's not the first person to accuse you. So yes, there's something wrong. Somebody has slapped you before. So why can't they investigate this thing? Akpabio should not even still be doing anything as a senator, as a Senate president right now. He's supposed to be suspended too. Like, step down, go and sort your issue out with Natasha. When you are done, if you are vindicated, you come back. But no, instead, the federal government are putting up and trying to fight for him and blaming everything on Natasha. What kind of a country is this? Something is there, please. This is why most men don't allow their wives to go into politics. They want to silence women in politics, yes. Telling you, the way people just, it is just somehow. To address Falana as a lawyer is a cause, and to also dress him as a son is a sin. People are talking rubbish. Falana is a lawyer. If he's Natasha's lawyer, he's going to fight for her, because what is going on is clearly to bring Natasha down, and we can see it. You can see it. I beg. Listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.